Attack you with a 5-4 flyer. You have no flying, right?
I have no flying.
All right, 5-4.
Yeah, you suck balls.
Oh, come on. You love my demon here. It's
Oh, don't
fucking
worry.
awesome.
If I wasn't getting mana fucked, you'd be getting fucked.
I'm done.
Alright, well, fuck. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey! What the fuck are y'all doing in here?
The void is here.
I didn't even know
Hello.
you were there. Sorry about that.
Well, yeah.
We're just having a little fun here, playing a little game.
Yeah, playing a little bit of magic.
Yep. As I told you, I draw that nerd line right there. We nerding out tonight. Well, since you're here anyways, we might as well do this fucking review, right?
Oh, yeah, we got a review for you.
We're going to review the 2018 film Dead Girl.
Oh, I forgot the case. I better get it real quick. Here we go. Here it is. Yay!
Now, this movie actually made the list of top 15 most disturbing films.
I don't see why.
Yeah, me either, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all that fucking disturbing. It's kind of fucked up, but it's not that fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Serbian film was disturbing.
And stupid.
Yeah. This one, I don't know. It's nothing that I haven't really seen worse of. Really haven't.
Yeah.
But maybe they're just rating it like that because it's a quote-unquote mainstream film. I don't know.
Who knows? Neither one of us had heard of it until a buddy of mine said I had to see it, and yeah. What it is?
Directed by Marcel Sarmiento and Gadi Harrell. Boy, those are some mouthfuls of names.
Yeah.
Starring Shiloh Fernandez as Ricky, Noah Segan as JT, and Jenny Spain as Dead Girl. Now, in this movie, two teenagers are ditching school,
As they do.
and they go to an abandoned hospital to drink beer. And in the basement, they find a female naked zombie tied up.
They don't know she's a zombie yet.
Yeah, they just figured teenage naked chick, tied up. They go in to see what's what. They figure out what's what. And they decide to keep her as a sex slave.
Well, the one guy does. The other guy don't.
Well, he went along with it at first, but then he got cold feet, whatever.
He never,
He never did
Yeah.
nothing with it, but he went along at least with the idea for his buddy's sake for the minute. All right, guys. So the reason we watched this film is one of Bill's buddies gave it to him to watch.
He said I should.
You got to see this. It's cool. It's whatever. It's disturbing.
And usually, my buddy, he's usually spot on with films, but unfortunately this one, no.
At least in our opinion, we didn't think it was all that great.
No.
It's got lots of accolades from, critics, things like that. But you and I thought it was an okay film. I thought it was a good, because it's a bit slow.
Yes.
And honestly, I didn't find the subject matter that disturbing.
I
don't really look at it as rape. I looked at it as necrophilia.
Yeah, it was necrophilia.
I mean, it's a zombie. They don't really have any thoughts or whatever, but...
Well, hunger is the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to stop talking about the plot there, because there is more to the plot that develops.
Really?
But
I didn't see it.
I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this film, so I will let them, discover it for themselves if you're interested. Overall, it had some good points. It had some bad points. I think I have less, or about the same. So you want to start with the good points?
Let's start with pros, because I got way less pros.
Okay. My first pro is I thought the acting was good.
All right.
It's a well-acted film.
I'll give you that.
It's a well-acted film. I really did enjoy that part of it. And just to stay on the motif of the production value, and the acting, the actual filming of the movie, I thought that the kind of dungeon-esque quality of the basement of the thing gave a creepy atmosphere.
Okay, nice.
And
nice. The atmosphere.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it as far as the actual filming of it. This movie, in my opinion, it almost wants to be art house, but it kind of fails. It's like they were trying to make it almost artsy, and it really doesn't hit that mark. It doesn't reach that goal.
Flopped on its ass.
So that's just my opinion, though.
Okay. And I've only got really one pro for this film, guys. And it's not a lot there. Blood and gore. There is not a lot in this film, but when it is there, the blood and gore is on point. You know, it's just, it ain't there. It's really slow paced. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got that I can say positive about this.
There's a scene I like in this movie where a zombie rips apart a Doberman. And I know Jason doesn't like violence against animals. But it wasn't real, but it's a really good blood and gore scene, and I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I also did enjoy the third act of the film. I thought that the third act was pretty good once things unfolded and some certain things happened. It was pretty good. It wasn't overjoyingly good, but it was pretty good.
No. You got any more positive things?
No, that's it for the positives.
Thank God. First con for this film, it is slow. This movie drags.
And it tries to be that slow burn kind of, like I said, art house film, but it just doesn't hit the mark.
It doesn't.
And you do just kind of find yourself sitting there wanting to look at your phone or do something else.
Is something going to happen? Is something going to happen? Nope, nothing's happening. Back to the phone. Pretty much.
It had some false tensions where you thought something was going to happen and then nothing happened.
Exactly.
So to go along with that, my first con is that 2/3 of this movie are pretty much boring. But since he already talked about that, I'm going to go with the two main characters. Our two main characters, man, in their own ways, they are both whiny little fucking bitches.
Isn't that everybody in high school?
God, they were fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Even the one, when he's being tough, he's like a whiner about it.
Yeah, and then we bring a third person that's like, oh God, you're even worse.
In a weird way, this movie reminds me of a sexual zombie version of The Shed. Now, have you seen The Shed?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
In The Shed, the two high school students basically have control of a zombie. And they use the zombie to get revenge on people that they hated, and well, at least the one guy does. The other guy kind of bitches out too.
Yeah.
But this is kind of the same way, except here they bring in other people to get fucked or to fuck the zombie chick or whatever. And
Yeah.
But it just wasn't done as well as The Shed. Wasn't done near as well as The Shed. But once again, my opinion.
I know. You know, what stupid motherfucker would fuck a dead chick after you found out she's dead?
It's into necrophilia, like I said. That's why I akin it more to necrophilia than rape. It wasn't really,
It's just not plausible that somebody would do this. I would hope not anyways. Come on. I'm actually giving the human race a little hope that that most people wouldn't find this to be something that would arouse them.
You give them too much credit.
I know I do. I know I give the human race too much credit.
My final con, guys, is remember how I said the last third of the movie, the third act, was decent? Until the actual end of the film.
Oh God, the end was horrible.
The actual complete end of the film takes everything we just saw and turns it around, and now it's all backwards. And I can't give anything. If I say anything more than that, and I know that's vague and weird sounding, but you'll know exactly what happens. But at the end, these characters are their archetypes. They have the two friends, villain, heroes, so to speak.
Yeah.
You got your puppets, you got your throwaways, you got your supporting cast. But basically, everything that happens during the whole movie gets totally fucking 180'd at the end of the movie. And it's like, Wait, why did they do that? That makes no sense. Like,
None.
at all.
None.
You know, so... But, yeah. This also involves... This movie involves kidnapping. It does involve intentional torture and things like that of a girl who's not the zombie girl. So there are some things that some people would say are maybe disturbing, but if you find this one disturbing, I'm going to say you're a neophyte horror fan, because I'm sorry, it's just, it's really not.
It's not.
As desensitized as we are, it's not that disturbing.
No.
I don't know why it made the top 15 most disturbing list. I really don't.
I really don't either, because there's nothing really that disturbing here.
I can name you 15 Wild Eye movies that are more extreme and disturbing than that.
Yeah.
And I love Wild, but that's just me. Maybe it's because this was actually like a movie that saw a theater, and that's why they're giving it a...
God, I hope it didn't see a theater.
This one says one of the top 10 zombie movies of all time. No.
What are you smoking? What the fuck is he or she smoking? Is it he or she that gave it that?
I don't know. It's the Boston Globe.
Oh, that explains a lot. The Boston Globe? Jeez.
Yeah.
Like they don't have shit for brains.
I've never really heard anybody talk about this fucking movie, so I was surprised to see how many good reviews it got. But now after watching it, I see why.
Yeah.
Mainstream people may have thought it was good, but even like Ain't It Cool News says brilliant. Fangoria says goes few places where horror movies dare to go. An instant, immediate indie classic.
No.
Sure to be the most talked about film of the year. That's the one that got me.
That's why we have never heard of it.
I never even hear anybody talk about it. So, anyways, guys,
go
check out Dead Girl if you care. What do you got?
I got one more con for this film.
Oh, do you?
Yes. No explanation of why she's down there. Who put her there? Well, the why is pretty much self-explanatory.
Yeah,
but
somebody put her down there obviously for the same purpose, and then just...
Well, not that purpose. Probably just to fucking keep her from trying to eat people.
Maybe, yeah.
But the who. Who did it?
Yeah.
Who did it? We get no backstory. It's just, here you go.
And some movies can work like that.
This one does not. Maybe this movie would be better if we got a little more of the who. Who did this? Why? Why we already know, but who? And when? This movie may have been better with a little more backstory. This is a hospital. They have records. There's got to be some record there, and maybe they...
Yeah, earlier in the film, the kids were throwing them down the hall, remember?
Yeah, but maybe if they would explain a little bit, maybe they look at it, because after you find somebody chained up in a basement that you don't know who's dead yet, and then you find out that they're a zombie, wouldn't your curiosity maybe pique you a little bit to want to maybe find out why? There's got to be something there. But nobody looks, nobody cares. Yeah, that's annoying.
That's all I got, guys. This movie really was not all that great to me. I mean, it's not worth me picking up. If somebody bought it for me or I found it dirt fucking cheap, maybe add it to the collection.
Like $1?
So, but hey, go check it out if you want to.
Yeah.
I always say form your own opinion.
Yep.
Guys, this is Bronco Juggalo saying, I will see y'all later. Peace.
And Bill's saying, I need to finish kicking this guy's ass in this game here. So, good night.
Luck of the draw, buddy.
Good night.
Thank you.